January 2018 marked the beginning of a new phase for the Indian government's Swachh Bharat initiative by way of the Swachh Survekshan. Under the Swachh Bharat program over the past few years, the Indian government has tried to ensure that there are cleaner spaces created within Indian cities, and Indian cities themselves are made cleaner by way of things such as waste management and by increasing access to public sanitation by building public toilets and preventing open defecation and the like. Every year, the government also surveys various cities. This initiative is then used to figure out how various cities are ranking on various indicators of cleanliness. As of 2017, Delhi ranked 7th on this list in all of India, which was a slip down from its position as 4th in 2016. But what the Delhi Municipal Corporation had to say on the matter was that they wanted to increase waste management and how it's carried out in the city by ensuring that waste segregation happens at the point at which garbage is disposed of. So an on-point waste management and segregation service that they began last year itself. In addition to that, there is an endeavor, an active, steady effort to make Delhi a space that is free of public urination and open defecation. Now, I'm standing here at a sewage drain in Defence Colony, South Delhi, upon which a park has been built. We see how this initiative has manifested not just under the current government but over the years into a pan-Indian sort of effort to turn the spaces where we manage our waste into much more sustainable, much greener places that are more palatable to the architecture and the cultural landscape of the city in general. Behind me is a large dustbin, and right below this you have a sewage drain that runs alongside what is today a park, where you can see families walking their dogs, you can see people gathering and congregating, the creation of a public space out of what was earlier abandoned as a site of waste. But the problem is that to build a city that is sustainable and can manage its waste better, it's not enough to just sort of go ahead and install these things on the part of local bodies and corporations. Because sure, you could have 1,000 public toilets, but the problem of their usage is not solved until there is a certain civic sense instilled into its people. Which is where the cultural identity of Delhi also becomes very important. The idea that we have to feel as a people of a city that we belong. And not just in Delhi, right? In all the cities across India where this initiative is taking shape, you have to feel like it is your city in the first place before you can endeavor to clean it up. So sure, we see local bodies and governments put their heads together and try and create greener, sustainable spaces in the city. There is definitely a marked sort of improvement in the fact that you don't have litter being thrown out as openly onto roads, but that doesn't mean that it isn't still there in some capacity. So here's hoping that 2018 will bring the Swachh Bharat Abhiyan to a new level wherein it manages not just to incorporate governmental programs and municipal corporation programs and the like into it, but actually manages to reach out to every citizen, and every citizen also feels like it is their responsibility to protect their city to a greener future, to a cleaner future and an environmentally sustainable future. Here's Younger Nation. Thank you. Thank you for your time, and please subscribe to these videos.